about 4 inches. Very windy. It's about 28 degrees. I'm camping on the Birkin Overlook Road. Kind of a side road to it. It's really quiet. Route 9 is straight ahead. Alright, I'm going to drive out of here. Should be straightforward. Maybe a little slippery, but Zan's a pretty big beast. Good morning. Check this out. I'm in Zion National Park. It's about 7 a.m. January 20th. I'm going to take a run up the canyon road because I believe it is closed to vehicles, which is really sweet. This is going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous run. Okay, let's get on the road. Sightseeing and outdoors adventures is what Zion National Park is all about. The main attraction and what you are viewing is the main Zion Canyon and Scenic Drive. The out and back road goes along the Virgin River and offers views of the river along the way. During most months, a park bus shuttle service is available. These shuttles make getting around the park really easy and convenient, and they help reduce pollution and traffic congestion in the canyon. While I was out on my run, the road was really icy. The gate was closed to vehicles for good reason. After speaking with a ranger to make sure I was permitted to proceed up the canyon on foot, I was alone, all by myself. I felt as if I was in a winter wonderland. Zion National Park is always spectacular. These scenes are at the end of the Scenic Drive near the Temple of Sinawava. This area is where the Narrows hike begins. As I ran along the Scenic Drive, I marveled at the fresh white snow on the red rocks and on all of the trees. I run several times a week, so after the snowfall the night before, I jumped at the opportunity to drive into the park and get in a run. I love running. What makes me so grateful about running is that it gives me the stamina and the vitality to go into and experience nature and beauty in more personal, intimate, and in-depth ways. I can run along for hours, amazed at these scenes and these creations. I am a fitness trainer, so if you're interested in increasing your fitness so that you can consistently get outside and experience amazing places like Zion National Park, contact me. You'll find my information in the description. I enjoy spreading my love for fitness and our national parks. My passion is to help people get fit so that they can go outside. They can go anywhere they want, and they can go anytime they want. When you are fit, you can go to many places. Our national parks are here for our enjoyment. And when you're feeling fit and good, you'll get to see more and more and more of these amazing places. So what is so special about Zion National Park, and why should you visit? The canyon is dramatic and expansive, with 2,000-foot deep walls. There are several famous trails, such as Angel's Landing. On Angel's Landing, you climb along a cliff to the summit, and permits are required to go to the top. Then there is the Narrows hike. In the Narrows, you hike in the Virgin River between the canyon walls that are no more than 30 to 40 feet wide in sections. And in the Narrows hike, around every corner, there's one breathtaking view after another. It's extremely photogenic and beautiful. Other popular hikes are the Canyon Overlook Trail and Observation Point. These are great if you want to get a sweeping, wide view of the deep Zion Canyon. The colors in Zion National Park are always vibrant and rich. The walls are red and orange and pink and cream colored. The rocks are beautiful against the green juniper and sagebrush that are abundant in the area. Sunrises and sunsets should not be missed either. If you only have a short time to spend in the park, drive the scenic drives and hike a short trail. You'll be immersed in colorful nature that is so pretty. I'm at the Weeping Rock Trailhead. Gonna head up that way. This is the former West Rim Trail. This trail is awesome. Had a landslide a couple years back and is closed indefinitely. It was really, really cool trail. But Weeping Rock is awesome too, so it's just me and the ranger plowing here. This road might get open today, but for now, it is not. Let's head up here. This is how much snow we have. It's a good 5-6 inches, maybe more, 8. It's kind of getting compacted already. It's just hard to tell. Look at that stream. Turn around for a minute. So pretty. Last night where I slept was awesome. I slept at I guess it's Bureau of Land Management land. It's public land. It's free for camping. It's about a 25-minute drive, 20-minute drive from Springdale in the park. Not far at all. It's pretty amazing. It was so quiet. You hear the snow falling, and then this morning, probably because of the right before dawn, kind of in this area, clouds clear out pretty early, pre-dawn. It's normal for the climate here, and though it got pretty windy, and it's shaking the van, and I was a little concerned that more weather was coming in, but I believe it was just clearing out. So it's a good thing, because now, that's what the forecast said too. Forecast was predicting that it was going to be sunny today, no precipitation, so looks like it's going to be really pretty today. There's the blue sky. But this trail's pretty short. This is an easy, definitely, like, if you come to tour the park and you only have a day or a couple days, this is a trail to do. I'm breaking some snow, breaking trail here. Not very much snow, but enough. Okay, I'm gonna keep going up here. When I get to Weeping Rock, I'll show you around. Here I am at Weeping Rock. Oh yeah. You might be able to hear the snow plows and snow blowers in the distance. It's the only thing making it realize I'm not by myself out here, although I feel I'm in the middle of the wilderness. I mean, there are some stairs and stuff, man-made structures. I'm in a national park, but man, it is so pretty out here. This place is usually inundated with tourists and people from all over the world here all summer, but right now, it's just me and the icicles. Check out those on the chain. Oh, I'm getting dripped on. It's probably pretty icy up here. Woo! Oh yeah, look at that view. Woo-hoo! Rock formation's gorgeous. It weeps all year round. Oh, look at that tree with the icicles on it. Oh, oh, that's so pretty. Look down in the grotto. Woohoo! That is so pretty. Icy Wonderland. Oh man, so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna stand here for a minute and take some photos because this is pretty gorgeous. Gonna check you out in a minute. What starts to happen here in Zion after snow or rain event is that obviously the snow is going to start to melt and the sun is coming up. So I can see that this waterfall above me is coming down harder, and this waterfall sometimes flashes. There's no waterfalls to speak of right now in the canyon. I bet later today there will be though. The snow is going to melt. It doesn't last too long here. But as I was standing here, this waterfall just started. It was trickling, but now it's coming down harder, and I bet as time goes on, it's going to get more. It's falling into this grotto. So pretty. Here come the blue skies. It sounds like it's raining. All right, let's walk on out of here. Oh, there's some rock fall or ice fall. water coming down. The hanging garden, so pretty. Back downstairs. Alright, I'm gonna head down this trail. It's the parking lot. It's a very short, maybe about a quarter-mile trail. Amazing. One more last look at the grotto. The waterfall. All the falling water. So good. I am now heading up to the Emerald Pools on the Middle Emerald Pool Trail. This is an excellent hike if you have a half a day or a full day to spend in the park. If you do have more time than just one day, I highly recommend spending a few days. Zion National Park is divided into 4 districts, and each district is unique with amazing attractions such as arches, rock formations, streams, rivers, wildlife. It's truly spectacular. If it is your first time visiting, get a map and call the park information office and do your research before you visit. With the information you'll get, you'll have the luxury of choosing the attractions and activities you'll love. One thing to keep in mind as you plan your visit to Zion National Park is that the park is very, very popular. The park visit times that are at peak are March through autumn, when the weather stays mild with less rain. Since the park is so popular, consider visiting on less busy months. And when you arrive for the day, plan to arrive early to avoid traffic and long lines. As you plan your visit to Zion National Park, and if you are searching for places to stay, there are hotels in the area to match anyone, from luxury hotels to family-oriented to budget-friendly hotels. The gateway town to Zion National Park is Springdale, Utah. If you are visiting Bryce Canyon National Park and the Grand Canyon National Park as well, the town of Kanab, Utah is a great place to stay because of its proximity to all 3 national parks. If you enjoy camping, Zion National Park has campgrounds, but reserve your camping accommodations early. These campgrounds are very, very popular. There is also an incredible lodge in Zion Canyon. Consider staying in the park if you want to enjoy the dark, majestic, starry skies. They are truly amazing and should not be missed. The trails in Zion National Park range in their difficulty from short and easy hikes to long, steep, and strenuous hikes. You have a lot of options and variety in what types of hikes and trails you choose in terms of their length and difficulty. You can do very short, less than a mile hikes, or go out and backpack with a backcountry permit for overnight and week-long visits. One thing all of the hikes and trails in Zion National Park have in common is that they offer beautiful views of the mountains, the steep red walls, and the streams, and much, much more. To get fit to explore a park such as Zion National Park, get outside and hike. Get out often. Be walking and hiking at least a month before you visit. As you're planning your trip, start to get out and get moving outside. I'd recommend starting hiking and walking as early as you can. Prepare while you're in Zion to be outside in all types of weather conditions. The sun gets very hot here, and since there is an abundance of water and streams, there are a lot of bugs here. The sand and the water attract bugs. Hiking is delightful in the early mornings and evenings. The bugs are less, there's less traffic on the trails, and the sunrises and sunsets are gorgeous. To plan your perfect trip here in Zion National Park, you'll be happy to see many of the off-the-road places. The weather is usually mild to moderate in the spring and fall. Summers can be hot, so prepare yourself physically. At any rate, as you plan all of the logistics for your Zion National Park trip, such as the travel, lodging, meals, remember to prep yourself too. That's in terms of your physical health. If you're feeling great, you'll get out on the trails far, and you'll enjoy a great amount of all this gorgeous scenery. If you enjoy hiking and backpacking, camping, walking and sightseeing, keep yourself fit by getting outside as often as you can. And boy, Zion National Park is a place to inspire that love of being outside, that love of moving your body and feeling connected to an outdoors place. Zion National Park is very special. It's a very special place to feel that connection with nature. So get outside as much as possible. If you can, get outside every day. Move your body and feel the sunshine, the wind, and the fresh air. This is how we all live our lives to the prime, and we live in the prime of our lives for a long, long time. Make that happy and healthy feeling in nature part of your life. If you already do get outside quite a lot, why not make it a priority to get out to our national parks and beautiful places as often as possible? Zion National Park is here for us to visit and to enjoy, to spend time with our families and our loved ones and our friends, or to be alone to think. Feel your best when you visit our parks often. These places and our wonderful experiences and memories that we make while we visit is what makes our lives rich and what makes them so fulfilling. If you would like information and recommendations about Zion National Park, where to stay, what to expect to plan your perfect visit, please contact me. free of charge, I'd be happy to correspond with you and answer any questions you have and offer information. Our national parks are amazing, so I'll see you out here soon.